Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, playing some Caitlyn AD carry in the bot lane. And as you guys can see as well, we're using the Headhunter skin, which is one of her newer skins. In fact, I think it's her newest, and I do like it quite a bit. It looks pretty sweet. And, you know, I haven't done a Caitlyn video in over, well, I think it's over 2 years, maybe in less than 2 years, but it's around 2 years ago, and I was using the Officer skin. It's also a great skin for Caitlyn, but that's kind of why I'm doing a video with her here today, is because, well, I pretty much covered everything there is to cover on 5.15, and 5.16 is coming out tomorrow, technically, so I figured, you know, hey, I've got pretty much everything there is to do done on 5.15, so I may as well go ahead and update something that is, you know, decently viable and haven't done in 2 years for crying out loud, so I may as well update it. Because the way I see it, although Caitlyn's not competitively all that viable, because the way her champion kind of works, or the champion kind of works, is she's very, very good in the lane phase, and of course she is an AD carry, so she's really good late game. But compared to other AD carries, she's just not quite as good as the other ones late game. And that's kind of why I don't see her in competitive play, because in competitive play, it's pretty rare for people to snowball in lane phase, and instead they normally just have a really passive lane, and then from there they make shit happen mid and late game, right? That's normally how it goes in competitive play. That's why you don't really see her very much. So if she didn't have a better late game, she'd be one of the better AD carries in the game, because her lane phase is just that good. Her range is 650. You can't see it here anymore because they changed it to crit, but you can see here 650 range, which is the highest at level 1, I'm pretty sure. I think Annie used to have 625. I might be wrong. Maybe it's 600. I don't know. But there's a few AD carries with 600, and a lot was lower, like 550. And Caitlyn's is 650, so her range is really, really good, making her very, very potent in lane. Allowing you to harass really easily. Her wave clear is good. Her escape with her 90 caliber net is also very good. So she's very, very versatile. And so that's why I kind of think a lot of you guys should probably play her if you're learning AD carry or want to play her in solo queue, whatever. Because in solo queue especially, people get really tilted based on how the lane phase goes. And lane phase doesn't matter nearly as much as mid-late game. I mean, it's only one part of the game out of 3, right? So I think when people get tilted because they lost lane to a Caitlyn, it could lead to some advantages for you and your team. So go ahead and take advantage of playing Caitlyn. She's very easy as well. She's one of the easier AD carries in the game, and she's very good in lane, so allows you to tilt your opponents. A lot of good stuff goes on with Caitlyn, is basically the moral of the story. And this Nicholas is being very aggressive, and I'll go ahead and trade back and actually win that trade, so nice for me. However, the lane is in a bit of a spot here that, oops, missed a minion. At least my headshot allowed me to get that one. But you can see here, with this range though, I'm able to sit super far back and get lots and lots of free hits on the opponents here, which is really nice. But I should maybe mention here, we're playing with Non-Clutch in the bot lane here, and it's kind of cool to give you some trivia. Non-Clutch originally was a subscriber of mine, and hello, there's a fight here going on. And I'll use my heal when he needs it, but I doesn't need it just yet. And I'll go into Callista. Oops. And I was trying to do a bit better than that. Oops, used my Q in the wrong area. Alright, he's not going on me. That's fine. It's a Callista kill for a Braum kill. That's worth it in my opinion. I probably could have killed Blitzcrank there as well, because I had my flash. If I hit the whatever my Q's called, Piltover Peacemaker. Yeah, if I hit that, I probably would have killed him, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned with killing the Blitzcrank. And I'll get the next point to my Piltover Peacemaker here. And get the siege. And I'll start harassing this guy. And I missed it. Oh no, she hit it. Alright, well I got a kill on him, so that works. Well, it was a little bit awkward. In fact, I messed up a lot of mechanics there, but that worked out for the better, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go back to base here, pick up a pickaxe, but as I was kind of trying to say before that fight kind of erupted, was that me and Non-Clutch actually did a video 2 years ago where he was bot lane with me and I was playing AD carry Caitlyn, and that was, again, 2 years ago, so to give you some kind of trivia and some kind of nostalgia, if you guys want to go back and check out that video, of course, it's pretty funny to see how things have changed, not only in my commentary, but also my ability to play League of Legends and the game itself, because at the time when I recorded that video, I was using my old laptop, and I've gone through a few different computers with my recordings. I don't know if you guys know this, but I had a laptop I used for like Call of Duty videos way back when, and then when I started playing League, I used it for League as well, and I recorded on that, and I averaged like maybe 30 FPS max, and when I was recording like 20, and I used that for recordings, and then I moved on to another laptop where at some points I had like 80 FPS, but it got sometimes as bad as like 40 when recording, so yeah, it was not a big improvement, but it was definitely an improvement, because my laptop I originally started using was definitely not strong enough for recordings anymore. It just got so old, and I was out of range for that hook. I knew that for a fact, so I wasn't really concerned. But the wave is coming to turret here, so I'll just let it come to our turret, and we'll freeze it right here. And I'm not going to explain the items, by the way, because I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Getting the pickaxe for Infinity Edge, because Infinity Edge is OP as fuck on Caitlyn. And where else got the boots, because, you know, it's all I can really afford, and I'm not too worried about the sustain. I mean, yeah, getting boots and pots or not boots, pots. Just getting pots would be kind of nice, but I'd rather have boots compared to like a shit ton of pots. And I was trying to get that minion there because it was a little bit too healthy for me to get the last hit with my auto, so I failed to do that. But I managed to get Caitlyn, or not Caitlyn, Calista, so it wasn't the end of the world. I guess we'll get some last hits here. Calista's got an extra longsword and boots, so we definitely have the advantage in the lane here, so not too bad. And I'll use my Q here just so I can hit them both. And I also hit Calista. Oh, feels so good to do everything right. Alright, let's go ahead here and get this minion here as well. And when I get a chance here and there aren't any things going on, like this minion needs to die, but once it's dead, I may as well check the teams out and let you know who we're playing with. There we go. So we're playing with Canadian Clown, playing as Echo in the jungle. Also Saunus playing as Darius in the top lane before the rework, which is kind of interesting. And we actually have our Echo coming in, or that's their Echo. I guess we both have Echoes, so probably should be pursuing that. And whoops, messed up there. I was trying to click on that minion, but I was just slightly misclicking, so I was ended up walking right next to it instead of actually hitting it. Which it goes to show how important it is to make sure you're really precise with your clicks when playing AD carry, which is one reason why I'm not the best AD carries, because my ability to click precisely isn't the greatest. But there's the stun coming out on Calista, and that's going to be the kill there, because I have no idea where the fuck that Blitzcrank went off to. He's just like, no, peace out, bitches, I'm done. So free kill basically onto Calista. Great job by Non-Clutch, showing off how good of a support he's become, setting up kills left and right. And let's go ahead here and actually, I don't know. One thing I do want to mention, actually, I know I'm going to get a lot of criticism for this, is I don't use my traps all that often. And people are going to ask me, like, why don't you use your traps? You can use them to lock people up, you can use them to scout, you can do them to this, that, blah, blah, blah. The truth of it is I think the traps suck. And here's why. Their uses, of course, are limited to, you can use it for scouting a brush, which I don't need to. I was over here. There's nowhere for me to really need to scout. I mean, I'm fine. And we're just roaming here because there's not really much to do bot lane. We could just do Dragon. Yeah, but we got Echo here. May as well. So, scouting is one thing, but scouting can always be done with wards instead. The trap's range is... Actually, it's a lot bigger, actually, than I expected. So, I take back what I said to an extent. Wards are still better, but the range on it might be something that makes or breaks a situation for you. So, maybe it is, in some scenarios, better to use the traps if you need the extra range. And as far as in fights go, that's normally when I use them as in fights. I don't really use them to like set up in case their jungler comes, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people will actually do that. They'll place their traps all over the place in case the jungler comes, so that way you can kind of tell where the jungler's coming from. But I see wards as being that, but better. Kind of ironic that I say that right as we get ganked. But see, this is what I'm talking about here. I put a trap down, and it hasn't hit anyone yet, but if it hits somebody, I'll heal Non-Clutch here. That would help us out a lot. Yeah, he's gonna go down, but that's okay, because I'm getting a lot of damage down, and I might be dead, actually. Yeah, I was really hoping to snipe somebody. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but our Echo's going in now, and I have this fat-ass wave, so I cannot stick around and fight that anymore, but I was really hoping to snipe somebody who maybe strayed away from the group, and that never really happened. They managed to I guess, juggle the aggro really, really well. So, not too bad, because here we got ganked. And actually, Katarina's coming in. Hopefully he can pick up the kill here. He is going to pick it up. And I'll let him shumpo to me. Never mind, he's already out of tower range. And I guess I wasn't really that close anyways. And don't take my CS, you already took the kill. Please, I need BF sword. Alright. And actually, TF's coming in. And I'll put a trap down. Okay, didn't really do much, but it at least scared him off. Yeah, beware the traps. But I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I did place a trap right here during the fight, and at some point, someone must have stood on it, because it does last for a few minutes. 4 minutes. It hasn't been 4 minutes yet, so someone stood on it, so I made use of the spell. That's all that matters. But yeah, I don't know, like, more of the story is yeah, just it's not that great of a spell. I mean, you can use it for, I guess, longer range scouting than a ward, so that's true, I didn't know that. But wards are definitely better if you're going to choose between the two, because, of course, vision's much better than just hoping someone goes over it when they come in, because... I mean, you can place it in this corner brush here. What if they avoid it? Then it completely gives you a false sense of security. So, yeah. That's kind of why I don't use them all that much for scouting or anything like that. Or for anything of the sort. I just use them specifically for in fights and hoping to lock someone up and maybe turn the fight around. A good thing to do, actually, is to combo it with something else. And he's going to miss. I didn't have to net because I just kind of had a gut feeling he was going to miss, and I was right. Very nice. And it's looking like Darius can pick up a kill on Fiora as well, so not a bad start for us. The farm is 41 to 62. I'm definitely up, even though all this fighting's been going on. And I'm gonna get a ward down right here. And oopsies. Why are you fighting me? Alright. I don't know what she was expecting to happen. She just like walk up to me and died. Like, what are these players? I don't understand. Alright, well, whatever. I guess we'll roll mid lane here, because, I mean, we could get a turret. Ooh, he's got the pink ward. But there's a lot of stuff going on mid, because Blitzcrank left, and I have no idea why that Kalista fought me, because I had the level lead, not to mention I have a freaking BF sword. I mean, what does she have? Attack speed. Oh, yeah, congrats. You're gonna win the early game with that. Minor, I wouldn't say pro tip, because I'm not a pro AD carry by any means, but minor tip that I can definitely suggest to you guys is unless you're in a lane that you are so incredibly safe that you're never gonna fight ever at all, always build attack damage first on AD carries. Like, I can't think of a single exception. I mean, I realized that there's some people who go with a Varus Blade early game. I sound like a British person for some reason there, but early game some people get a Varus Blade, and that, or Arvis Blade, or however you pronounce it, and that's not that bad, but you gotta be so incredibly safe, because that gives you basically no stats. It just gives you a lot of gold. And we need to roll mid here, because our mid's getting shit on. But yeah, like, that's pretty much it. Aside from that, though, like, always build attack damage, whether it's Bloodthirst, whether it's Blade the Ring King, whether it's Infinity Edge, always build some sort of an AD item. Whereas Kalista here, she's got herself the Vamp Scepter, but then she went for the Recurve Bow, which gives her some on-hit damage, but not a lot. And she'd just be so much better off just finishing the Bilgewater, honestly. It would give her a bit more lifesteal, give more damage, the active. I mean, it's just a way, way better way to go. And I don't really know why she's not finishing that instead of going for the attack speed. The attack speed's not really giving her much. Because when you're trading in lane, it's all about the big picture. It's about the little trades. And the little trades include maybe an auto or a few abilities, right? So let's go ahead and kite back here. Hit up Blitzcrank, put a trap down at a place that I think someone's going to get hit by it. And there's one. And I'm actually going to back off here because we have TF on the way. I'll go ahead and heal Echo because I think he might be in a tough spot. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have healed him. He was dead no matter what I did. And Katarina with the resets going off. And can I get the stun onto Kalista? I can. The KS coming out from this guy. And okay. I used my ulti, but the channel canceled because he used his ult, so that's fine. At least it's not on cooldown. But freaking Mike taking my last kill there. Or not my last kill, but one of those kills there. What a jerk. Oh well. Let's go and take the turret here, though. We have all the pressure in the world, so we may as well take this turret. And yeah, we killed 4 of them. That's insane. You know, despite the tower pressure, though, we're actually pretty close in kills. 7 to 12. It's not that far gone for them, so hopefully this game doesn't turn into a stomp, because I'm so incredibly fed, and my farm's pretty decent, too. And I got myself a blue buff now, so I'm going to go back here and pick up an Infinity Edge, because that's going to really help us out. And I did mention the teams, didn't I? Yeah, okay, well, I missed to mention what they have. I didn't ever do that. So they have Fiora top, Twisted Fate mid, Echo jungle, and we already know the bot lane, so I won't go ahead and mention that. Let's get our Infinity Edge here, though. Let's get a Zeal as well. And we can also get that extra dagger for our boots, which I will grab here as well. And I think I may as well grab also the blue trinket here, because I think Braum has Sightstone by now. Yes, he does. And Righteous Glory. Fuck yes. I love it when he gets Righteous Glory, because non-clutch is just such an aggressive player, such a man, right? And he's playing Braum, so it works perfectly. He just likes to go in, right? And with that Righteous Glory, it just allows me to follow him right on into the battle. So that's gonna be great. But yeah, that's what was I talking about anyways? Right, because he has Sightstone, now I gotta get blue trinket, because we're gonna need the extra trinket from me, the warding trinket, and Sweeper just doesn't really make sense on an AD carry, so blue trinket's the way to go. It's good for even farther range scouting. And actually, I'm gonna go to the side here and just clear it all out. I'm gonna try and get all of these without missing any. Right as I say that, I miss one. Missed 2. God damn you, missed 3. Okay, well, it's out of range now. I should probably also mention, you know, maxing the Q, obvious why I should do that. Max the W last, actually, E second, because the E, I think the cooldown does go down, and not to mention, it's also doing some damage, whereas the W is just there as a lockup. I think it's not really meant for anything else, and I don't think the duration in which they are actually locked up, or snared, or whatever the term is, actually changes per rank, so I don't see that as being all that good. I'm gonna get hooked here. Yep. I'm very dead, actually. Oop, what the fuck? Well, I misclicked. I meant to use my 90 caliber net, that's why I flashed back into the fight, because I was trying to 90 caliber net, but I slipped and put my finger on D, which made me flash, so whoopsies. Whoops. So yeah, my bad there, but I kind of need to die anyways, so that's okay. And Canadian Clown 1v1ing the other Echo jungle. He went AP, this guy went tank. Which is the better Echo jungle? It's looking like, ooh, it is going to be our Canadian Clown, but he's going to go down to TF. That's okay. Let's go ahead here and pick up our finished boots, actually. And I think from here I'll get an extra health potion and a pink ward. Because pink wards are something that are super duper uber duper cost effective. Always grab pink wards. Always, always, always. Because like if your team is playing perfectly, you'll have 5 pink wards in the map, and you'll have such control of vision that it's insane. And so far we only have 1, which is from Echo. So good on you, Echo. But everyone else isn't playing perfectly. No one else is playing perfectly except for Echo. And I guess me, but that's like only one thing that complies to being perfect. So, I don't know. It's like basically impossible to play perfectly, to be honest with you, but that's one of the contributing factors is to have pink ward control because they cost 100 each, so it's 25 more gold than a green ward, but they deny vision because, of course, you can see their wards, and to add on to that, they also last an indefinite amount of time. They never go away, as long as they don't get cleared. That's fucking OP for 25 more gold than a ward. So, yeah, definitely get pink ward control. Very, very important. And it looks like Fiora is coming down, and I think we can 3v3 if need be, but it's a little bit risky. Oops. So let's go ahead and take out the golems here. And Blitzcrank is in the fight, but so are we in a short amount of time. And I'll just go ahead and net away from Caitlyn, or not Caitlyn, Fiora, and I'll let... I'm actually gonna have to heal here. Put a trap down. Yeah, their entire team's here. I just don't want to be here anymore. This is very, very dangerous. Alright, now they use their cooldowns. I might be able to help out. And Cat just used to go in. I don't know why she's not going in. There we go. Alright, the dunk coming out, and... Nah, I was gonna snipe Fiora, but Kalissa's right there. She would just block it. Maybe I'll snipe her now. Okay, she didn't actually go behind Callista, so that's good at least. Got the damage onto Fiora. Alright, not too bad. We actually kited back pretty well there. The TP from Darius, at least I think he TP'd, maybe he just walked in, was pretty helpful. And Mike got the balls to actually turn around and go in, so that was good. Damn it, Fiora got away. And yeah, Braum took a lot of damage there as well, but didn't go down, so overall, very, very nice for us. And we get an extra turret for ourselves. Not too bad. And let's see if we get the red buff, if it's up. I don't think it is, but it might be, and if it is, then yo, hallelujah, right? And it is up. Oh yeah, bitches. And if anyone doesn't know, the combo for Caitlyn, the basic one at least, it's to use your 90 caliber net, and, oopsies, immediately into... I might be dead here, actually. Yeah, I'm very dead. That sucks. And he brings over one person. I want you! I drafted you this season for basketball with Darius. Anyways, let's go and pick up our Phantom Dancer, though. Actually, we can't afford it yet. I can get Shiv, though, but... Yeah, I want Phantom Dancer on Caitlyn. I feel like the wave clear from Shiv isn't necessary. I want the extra base stats from Shiv. Or not Shiv, PD. And Kennery's going in. That is not going to work. You are not fed enough. Good sir. But what was I saying, though? I was saying something about something. And I know that doesn't really narrow it down or help at all, but... oh yeah, the combo, that's right. So with Caitlyn, a lot of players don't know this, but it actually is pretty basic, really helpful, is to use your 90 caliber net into your Q. And because of that, your Q will... It's kind of glitchy sometimes, and it won't fire from exactly where you expect it to. But basically, sometimes it will glitch in a good, positive way for you, and allow you to use your 90 caliber net at a really huge range when you're really far away. Which sounds pretty beneficial, right? You know, to use it from that far away. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. Because you can start casting it while you're flying back with... just checking if anyone's there. While you're flying back with your 90 caliber net. So it ends up being a really cool combo. And really helpful as well. I mean, cool factor is one thing, but actually being effective is another thing. Get a lot of damage on the Blitzcrank, though. Echo now wants to fight me. You're not going to fight me, son. Can I get the stun? Oh, I couldn't get the stun. I'm sad. Alright, well, that's okay. Pretty soon here, though, I need to get some lifesteal after my Phantom Dancer, I think, because... I mean, Echo is going to dash onto me and get on me and get some damage off. There's not really any way of avoiding that because of how mobile he can be with his E. So, I'm going to need some lifesteal to make sure I can stay in the fight. Not to mention Fiora can pretty much do the exact same thing without me being able to prevent that. The rest of their team isn't that big of a problem, though. I can pretty much avoid TF, dodge Blitzcrank, avoid Callista. They're not really problematic. It's just the Fiora and the Echo that I'm slightly concerned with as far as doing damage to me and being a threat. And my pink ward apparently did get taken out, so I'll go ahead and replace it and get a new one. I usually like to put my pink ward right here because it's a pretty common spot to ward, so I can control the vision there and deny vision. And it's also good for dragon control as well, which we do have dragon come up in like 20 seconds here, so I'll make sure to grab it for then. And their team is pushing mid here, so I might be in a lot of danger. My team doesn't rotate fast enough because I want to defend this. The question is, can I? And they're not here, so I can just auto, but if they ever came, I could just use my Q to clear the wave quicker. And Darius is in a fight here, and so is their team. I do not want to go this way, because I need to be behind my team, so if I go this way, I'll have to 1v1 Fiora and TF. Yeah, I cannot go that way. I need to be behind somebody when I'm fighting. Okay, well, this is a really awkward fight. Yeah, this is awkward beyond belief. I'll just be behind these guys. How about that? Put a trap down. Hopefully that'll hit somebody. Alright, well, we got Fiora in the fight here. I use my heal because I think someone's getting low, and I'm not really sure who, but my heal's gonna do something to someone to help. Man, oh, TF's here. I'm dead. There's no way of living that. Was Echo even in that fight? Looks like he wasn't. That's a bit of a problem that we got that destroyed. Oh well, I mean, I may as well get my Vamp Scepter now. That's gonna help me with the lifesteal problem that I mentioned earlier, because I took damage from TF's poke from his wild cards, apparently. The static field, all these little things, they're pretty difficult to avoid when there's that many things going on. But yeah, all these little things I have to avoid. It's pretty difficult to avoid them all as an AD carry, so having the extra lifesteal is going to make it easier in case I do get hit by something. I can then heal back up a little bit. And this game is very quickly escalating into a very chaotic match because I think the lane phase we had was pretty controlled. We were destroying Callista and having a really good time. But now because of all this chaos, I'm constantly fighting and falling behind in farm because of it, and kind of getting some extra deaths on the side that I don't really want. And I used both my summoners in the last fight, which I'm not a huge fan of using both my summoners in fights. It goes to show you that it wasn't a good fight for us. So yeah, I don't really care for that. But the game's actually incredibly close now. We have a lot more turret pressure than them. They only have 2 turrets. We have like 6, if I'm doing my math right, 2 in each lane. So we're way up is the moral of the story. But yet they're still competing in fights. And I got a lot of crit now. I'm critting almost every auto attack. It's awesome. Yeah, 55%. So more than half my auto attacks are crits. And it looks like Blitzcrank is coming down with Fiora as well. I cleared the fat wave out, but I'm going to back off now because I am all alone. And that is pretty dangerous. I'm thinking considering Baron is an objective that might be somewhat worrisome now. And Fiora's in the area. I'm just going to avoid the vision thing here. I'm going to start getting my pink ward onto Baron, I think, because, well, not right on top of it by any means, but definitely in the area, because controlling Baron's probably more important than controlling a dragon. It's not even up, right? And Barom's getting some nice slows and shit onto Callista, but I don't think we can really do much more than that. And she has a Bloodthirster now, it looks like, so yeah, she's going to heal a lot more than I am with just my tiny little Vamp Scepter. And it looks like my team's going pretty ham in their blue side jungle, so I need to get over there, but I need to do it in a way that's safe. And yet here's the fight. Get the Peacemaker in there. Don't know why I was trying to say that one, but alright, there's some more autos in there. And oh, he went back, okay. Okay, he's going over here now. Oh fuck, I'm in a bad spot. I did not see them. That is my mistake. Was not map aware at all. And these guys need to find a way to either get out or get in and win this fight. Because just leaving Echo in there on his own, I mean, it's working a little bit, but not to the extent that I'd like. And Katarina could have easily killed Blitzcrank there and then reset if she had the balls, but apparently not so much. But it is a 3 for 3. Not too bad. And Katarina can still kill Blitzcrank so easily, but the problem is Blitzcrank, if he has his ulti, he could just ult and she's dead. So it's gotta be, it's a tricky fight. Tricky fight. Now he's in range and just gonna die. Okay, that's a way to go. And that is a really bad TF port, but at least Braum is wasting their time because of Katarina going down, they had the numbers advantage, but Braum's wasting their time enough that we should be able to actually either save him for one. I mean, Darius is on the way, and Blitzcrank missed the hook. Never mind, the TF cards did land, or at least, you know, protect our base. Because yeah, with him wasting that time like that, they didn't manage to get any turret damage or anything like that, which is obviously good for us. So I'll go ahead and clear out the wave here. And I'll scout this and take out the Gromp. And as long as it's autoing me, I can see it, which is good. Booyah. And yeah, I really want to get Bloodthirster as soon as possible. And total cost is 2,700. I need another 1,000 gold. More or less, with a, you know, bit of a gray area there. Oops, missed the siege. That is depressing. You'll notice I'm just attack moving, and a lot of players use their space bar to lock on to wherever their champion is because they lose track. I don't normally have an issue with that, losing track of my character, that is. So I have my spacebar binded to tab, so that way I keep all my 4 fingers on QWER, but have my thumb on spacebar for attack move. But you cannot attack with things that aren't aggroing you, which is kind of annoying. So I can't aggro Scuttle Crab, and some jungle monsters you can't. But minions you almost always can. Can be a little bit buggy sometimes. But there you go, you can see. And that's why you see it as orange instead of blue. It's because I'm attack moving instead of normal moving. But I got my farm bit back up now, which is nice. And I'm only another 700 gold off. So I'm getting pretty close. And our next red's a minute here, so I'll grab that when it's up. But for the time being, I'm just going to power farm until I Bloodthirster. Because, I mean, Last Whisper is going to be pretty good for me. But only one person even has armor, and that's Echo. And he's full tank. And I guess he's pretty fed, actually. He's got 10 kills. So he's a bit of a problem, without a doubt. But I think having the Bloodthirster is not only going to give me the damage to break him a little bit more, but it's also going to give me the sustain so I can actually fight him. Whereas, yeah, like, if I was to have Last Whisper, yeah, I could break him, but I'd probably just die, because I don't have the lifesteal to survive. So, yeah, priorities, right? But it's looking like TF's on the side here, and he's not quite low enough for me to use my ulti for that, because he got stunned. But there we go, not too bad. Our team is chasing them out here, and I want to help out, but the only person I'm in range to hit is Echo. Put a trap there to make sure that he can't chase Caitlyn anymore, or not Caitlyn, Katarina. And so Katarina's going to be saved there. And can we get onto Blitzcrank? I sniped him, very nice, and Echo should be able to get out safely. Very nice fight for us, because I was safe the entire time and managed to get a lot of damage onto the targets that were a threat to our team. But unfortunately, Katarina had to go back, and their Fiora's hitting our base, but not as fast as we are hitting theirs. So, advantage this side, this team. And we can probably do Baron as well. We can easily do Baron, because we have a pretty tanky Darius. I mean, you went, yeah, Black Cleaver, Sunfire, pretty tanky build. I'll go and start clearing this out, because I should be able to do it pretty quickly. And if they do show up, which I expect they will, we can turn the fight around as soon as we have Baron, which would be really good. And also auto on away. At this point, because of crits, I do more damage with just autos at this point. There we go, there's a combo coming out. And yeah, because I use my combo, I'm going to have to flash the wall. But that is not too bad. And I'll let Braum jump to somebody. Darius is going to go down. There's no question about that in my mind. But we all got out, besides Darius. And they lost TF. And uh-oh, never mind, Mike didn't get out. Mike's a dummy. He died. You silly fool. Why'd you go in? Or not really go in, but stay close enough that they could go on you. Silly, silly fool. Oh well. I got myself a Bloodthirst out of all that because that was a good fight, got Baron, a lot of gold for us, and I also got myself a pickaxe towards my Last Whisper. And they're only going to get their second dragon now. I mean, we might even be able to get there in time to stop them because as far as I saw, it was Fiora, Echo's on the way, and Blitzcrank were there. And Non-Clutch is in the pit now, and our Echo's there too. We can totally fight this once I'm there, and I'm almost there. So there's one. I'll just hit Echo instead of Blitzcrank. There we go, there's a double kill. Get out of here. There's a triple kill for me. Very, very nice. And we got ourselves the third dragon. And we can probably just walk through mid and take the game at this point if we choose to. The question is that what we choose? I mean, I'm pretty down to do that, but I'm not getting the feel that everyone else is. I mean, got Darius going to Gromp, or not Gromp, Krugs. Got Echo just dawdling mid. Mike's top. But yeah, TF is here, so if we can chase this guy into his base. I mean, he doesn't have Hourglass, so we can easily dive him. And I use my net right before the cards come out. I'll just ulti him. He doesn't have Hourglass. And Quista is going to block it, but that's okay, because now that she blocked it, we can take this turret. And Echo's here. Uh-oh. Or not Echo. Sorry, that's Fiora. I'm going to have to heal. I'll just kite back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I put myself in a bad spot. Oh, don't card me. Oh, man, I'm dead. That blows. Well, on the bright side of things, I think my team is going to be safe. Echo went in. Actually, yeah, my team's going to go ham here and actually win the fight, it looks like. Alright, I'm impressed. Nice job, guys. Because they definitely had the numbers advantage there. I mean, we killed Fiora, but the rest of their team is there. And my team managed to win. Which, I mean, Darius wasn't really there, but he is now. But they managed to win 3v4. So, very impressive stuff, you guys. Good shit. Good stuff. And that looks like that will be the game here while I'm dead. Maybe I'll be up in time, but yeah, I think that's the game here, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the game here today, make sure to drop a like rating. I realize Caitlyn's a little bit odd to do a video of right now, but I want to update her considering I haven't done a video of her in like 2 years. So hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, you know what to do. Drop a like rating and subscribe for more videos like this one. And next patch, of course, there's all this new stuff coming out, so I'll be doing a lot of videos of the new stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.